Hey Ninjas, Asian Invasion here, and welcome back to another episode of New on Steam. Currently, we are playing the game Soundfall. We are doing the campaign. This is a rhythm-based looter shooter. So it's kind of like a mixture between Rock Band and, let's say, Borderlands. So let's go ahead and hop in. We're only going to play this game for a couple hours today, and we're only going to hit a couple hours per day until we finish the campaign at least, and then switch over to another game I really want to hit up. So we unlocked a new character, and we are on some sort of ska world right now. That's all I really remember. Made some discoveries with the control scheme. You don't have to use the triggers. You can use A, B, X, Y, the actual buttons. And I seem to stay on rhythm a little bit more if I do that. So let's go ahead and head to the world map. We took care of a lot of the side objectives over here. The two that popped up at least. I'm guessing there's 4 if it's based off anything like the last map. So we are... what world is this? 2-6? I think there's 10 tracks per world if you go by the last world. So we're halfway done with this. So let's go ahead and head inside. Jackson, excuse me, your brassiness. We are looking for a way across the lagoon. Can you hook us up? Nautical excursion denied. I can't transport civilians on the brass boat without authorization from General Jangle. And he's all the way down in the Cornet Cliffs. But if we get orders from General Jangle, you'll take us across the lagoon? Affirmative. Orders are orders. Tarnished brass. I'm starting to remember why I avoid the beach. Come on, you two. Let's find General Jangle before the Discordians get him. Artifact overdrives enhance your hero's ultimate ability. So that's like the cassette tape. It's an artifact slot. So it gets its own item. Oh. What happened? Why do I have the bongos? Did I switch? I don't remember switching. I remember having a machine gun. Okay, we'll just stick with this weapon for now. No biggie. Let's take out this weapon. Or these enemies. It's gonna be pretty much one shot for these guys. Staying on rhythm so far, so much easier today. It might be the song choice too. So on Twitch, I was fine on my DMCA strikes, but I had a claim on YouTube for one of my videos. So we have to be careful not to get any copyright strikes. That's the trick part of playing rhythm-based games that uses licensed music. How do I get you? So I have to get sort of a range. Okay. Ooh, we got hit there. I'm overheating, so my shooting isn't the best right now. That's what I liked about the machine gun, is it fired off a series of bullets for several beats. So if you're on rhythm, on beat for the first shot, then you're pretty much golden for the rest of the shots. This weapon overheats fast if you're off rhythm. So we have a gauntlet of enemies. A small gauntlet, at least. Let's go ahead and check down for loot. Ooh, let's take out these barrels. This should take out the enemies pretty nicely. That barrel survived the onslaught. Got common armor. Seems to be a little weaker than what we're using right now, since our armor is a little bit higher class. So let's head over to this open gate. I'll tell you this, it's easier to speak over the ska music than it is the EDM music, especially anything vocalized. Ska music just feels like background noise. I'm gonna whiff a couple shots. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit at least once. Not too bad. They don't do so much damage where I'm like, oh my god. That was a simple level. I know I'm playing on a lower intensity, but the game feels a little bit on the easier end now that I am getting used to the game itself. I'm gonna get much XP for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weapons and see what happened. So here is our... Did we switch weapons? I don't remember. So this is our burst rifle. So this is our machine gun, I believe. Let's go ahead and sell these items. Okay, that's good. Let's go to track 27 now. I don't see any bonus stages. Songs with orchestral and flowing qualities are more likely to generate loot and enemies with defensive enhancements. So it looks like it raises the difficulty a little bit. It's not exactly the machine gun I had, but it's still a burst weapon. So it still should still do some damage. Go ahead and head on up. Not bad on damage. It's a nice driving beat to this song. Okay, we're gonna escape the onslaught from all those enemies. Take out these barrels. Which way do I want to go? Let's go up, because there's probably going to be good loot. I gotta learn to dodge more. And that's in most video games too. I don't dodge enough. In video games, I'm a blocker. Because blocking is static. You just have to hold the button. You don't have to push it reactively. You kind of anticipate enemies that attack. This, you just... Well, you still have to anticipate enemies attack, but when you're dodging, the window's so small. Depending on the game and the amount of iframes the game offers you. Some games don't even give you iframes. I can't tell if I'm landing on beat, to be honest. Since the on-beat animation and the off-beat animation for the laser rifle I'm using right now are very similar. Got hit by that unnecessarily. I gotta learn to stay at max range of this weapon to take out the barrels. Because the difference between the max range of the barrels and the max range of my gun is very tiny. So the window's small. Ooh, barely missed that one. So we got our ultimate ready. I'm glad it reminds me what button ultimate is. So it looks like I'm about probably 75% on beat. If I had to guess. Let's check up here. It just seems to be a long way around. Use the ultimate. I forgot I took off the health thing on that. We got a horde of enemies coming towards me now, trying to Zerg rush me. As long as I hit the attack button on the snare of the drum beat, I should be fine. It's a little slower, but still works. So, every other beat. was a little too close to that guy, so you gotta head off. And I'm barely missing those. Okay, so that's melee. This is dash. Switch weapons. That's dash too. I'm gonna use the bumper for dash. Since it's my free hand, I can use it a little bit more reactively. I apologize if I go periods of silence too. It's a thing about a looter shooter, not a looter shooter, a kind of a bullet hell type game, rhythmic. On top of playing the game, you have to find the rhythm and you have to focus on the rhythm. I don't really have innate rhythm, so I have to focus a little bit more. That was a good dodge. You gotta take a win when you can. So the song looped once. So if the song loops, you don't get the bonus for the stage. You don't get the beating the stage under one song. However, it's not that important to me. I'm not sure how much more XP I would get from it anyways. Okay. Got quite a bit of XP for that. Nothing to write home about, but let's check our loot. Okay, I might be a metalhead, but I can always get behind some hot funk. I love this beach. I love the beach too. That's why I live in Florida. I actually live near one of the top beaches in the US. Maybe world. Can't remember. It gets a little crowded, but since the beach takes up the whole coast, you can always find a area or a city or small town that has a pretty empty beach. And if you find a beach where you just pay for parking, just a few more bucks, you can get a more isolated beach too, which makes it a lot worth it. Parking at the beach is not too expensive, unless you go into the bigger cities. Finally, the Cornet Cliffs, and not a moment too soon. Excuse me, General Jangle. Harumph? We need you to order the brass tack patrol to lend us their brass boat. No, what do you mean, no? Song is starting. How about we take care of the Discordians in exchange for those orders? That's what I thought. Elemental equipment will do bonus or reduce damage to elemental Discordians based on the elemental relationship. Elemental armor affects the damage that... So, we can get bonuses to elements, essentially. Digging the bass groove in this one. Same thing like the last song. As long as I'm with the snare, it's a little slower, but I'll always be on beat. I would love to see Rhythm Masters play this game. It's probably got to be really intense to watch. Take out these barrels. See if there's any loot. No. This is the way to go. So I guess the other way had loot, but we're already this far. I'm not going to backtrack. I love how everything dances. Yeah, the bushes, the plants, the horns. Take that mortar dog out. This is a little bit slower paced than a typical bullet hell, but this game isn't classified as a bullet hell anyways, so it's a kind of different genre. It feels like a bullet hell though. Oh, just got nailed by that. If you don't know what a bullet hell is, it's kind of like this type of game where it's asymmetric twin shooter type, but there are hordes and hordes of enemies, and it's all about timing, dodging, and not timing in the sense of this game, but feeling a rhythm with a mass amount of enemies. Like, they just toss tons at you, so their goal is to straight up kill you. It feels good to be successful among the carnage. This game seems to be a lot more laid back, though. I've been playing a lot of more laid back games on my new to Steam series. I don't know what it is. It might be the season, but it is the season of chill games. Chill games typically do better in sales and reviews, so that's probably maybe why I have found more of those anyways. I don't just take any brand new game. I usually take the top upcoming or the top new games on Steam. I had another YouTube channel a long time ago, and I did do on brand new games. I didn't care what it was, and I got kind of tired playing the bad games. It's not fun to play so many bad games, and it's hard to. I'm a nice guy, so it's hard to give a proper review too, without being too harsh. But if you always play decent to good games, then you don't have to worry about that. A baseline. I can't wait to play my own songs on this. We will see. Apparently, playing your own songs accurately takes a bit of work. They have a YouTube video. The developers put a YouTube video out on how to successfully put your own track on this game accurately. And I don't know if I want to put in the work to do it for every song, especially for a song that's like 3 minutes. We shall see. We will test out a random song, and if a couple random songs, and if it's not that accurate, then we'll just call the game from there. But we're at least going to finish up the campaign mode, because the campaign mode is optimized. Ooh, this is a beefy boy. The aiming is a little wonky in this game, how the auto-targeting works. Since I'm not using the trigger anymore, I'm not using the other thumbstick, so I can't manually aim. It auto-aims for me. So it kind of just picks whatever direction I'm kind of facing, I guess. Can't really figure it out. We'll use the ultimate on the next attack. We'll use it now. Such a good ultimate. Gotta watch out for that mortar dog. Yeah, this game's fun. I might do a series, a day of streaming of my top games that I liked for the month. This might make the list. I don't know yet. I definitely have a couple other games I highly enjoyed playing on my new to Steam series this month. Yeah, I like this new to Steam series because I'm playing games I normally would never play. They're just not my genres of typically of just like laid back, kind of relaxed.